going to try it anyway. Decent. All right. Let's see. Let's see something. Yeah, Ukanan, which they call St. John, chapter 6, verse 44. Romans 15 and 4. That's how this work out. Ukanan 6:44. Listen to the book.
No ish can come to me.
You hear what he said? No ish, which is the Dabarym for man, can come unto me.
Except the Abba, which hath sent me, draw him.
Let's see. Barashit, they call it Genesis. Sheet. Let's see. 1:26. Barashit. Sheep, chapter 3. Goodness. I don't like that 3. Chapter 3, verse 5. Eub, they call Job. Which means what, brethren? Hakeem? That's right, persecuted. (14) and 14. Let's see. That's how they work out. No ish could come unto me except the Abba which sent me, draw him. This is the book of Barashit. Barashit, chapter 1 at verse 26. Then Barashit, chapter 3. At verse 5. Barashit is the correct name. Genesis is what they'll use. So we start at Ukanan, that they call St. John chapter 6, verse 44. And we moved over to Barashit, Genesis, as they'll call it, chapter 1, verse 26. Listen to the book.
And Elohim said, let us make each in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the arats, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the arats.
Listen what he did.
So Elohim created each in his own image.
What did he do again?
Created each in his own image.
Who did it again?
So Elohim created each in his own image.
How did he do it?
In the image of Elohim created he him.
Who?
Male and female created he them.
That's good. At chapter 3, Barashit, and they'll call Genesis chapter 3. The other key has the 14th chapter of the book of Eub, 14 and 14. And then we'll go back to Ukanan chapter 6 and verse 44. This is Barashit, Genesis chapter 3 and verse 5. Listen to the book.
For Elohim doth know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as Elohim, knowing Ta'ub and Rasha.
Listen.
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was ta'ub for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise,
what did she do?
She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat.
Listen.
And gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
Listen what happened.
And the eyes of them both were open,
And what happened?
and they knew that they were naked.
Listen.
And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons.
Listen.
And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the Yom.
What happened?
And Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Elohim amongst the trees of the garden.
Listen what happened.
And Yahuwah Elohim called unto Adam,
What happened?
and said unto him,
Yeah.
Where art thou?
What happened?
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden,
What happened?
and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
What did he do?
And he said, Who told thee that thou was naked?
Anybody know what happened? Huh? He did what? They can't hear you. Well, let's see what happened. At the book of Ehud. Ehud, that they call Job. Job. J-O-B. People unemployed, don't want to work, don't even want to read this book. This is the book of Ehud, persecuted. Chapter 14, verse 14. Listen to the book.
If a ish die,
Listen, if a Ish dies,
shall he live again?
so what happened?
All the yamim of my appointed time
Tell him what you're going to do.
will I wait till my change come.
Why would he tell us appointed time? Let's see what happened. Brandon, pick us up. 9:28, 27. Dabarym. Then we'll come back. Dabarym. They call Hebrews Dabarym. Chapter 9. We listen to what his testimony was. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. I'm sorry, that's 13, 15. Mm-hmm. If a man die, shall he live again?
That's right.
14 and 14.
Yes, sir.
He said, all the days of my appointed time will I wait until my change come. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And as it is appointed unto
See
Anashim
that? As is appointed unto Anashim, which is the Abari word for men or people. As it appointed unto people once.
to die,
After this.
the judgment.
So.
Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of
Brandon
many.
sound low. So the Mashiach,
Was
the
once
anointed
offered,
one, was what?
was once offered to bear the sins of many.
He was once offered to bear the sins of many. Listen.
And unto them that look for him
Shall he do what?
appear the second time
What happened?
without sin unto salvation.
Yes, and without blowing the roof off the building. Blow the roof off the mother. Well, listen, makes sense, because usually typically we say when you say once, you typically going to look for twice. And we got that from who? Who do we get once, twice from? Shaul, who? Exactly, Lionel Richie. Tell you once, twice, 3 times. See that? Me and you think alike. Over the comfort of a woman. Yeah, that's true. Lionel Richie told us about it. See, before we knew it was in the book, Lionel Richie tried to tell us about it. So you got to listen to older people. Just have to think about it. So he told us, as is appointed unto men once to die. After this, the judgment. So the Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of men. The only way we're going to look at the once because he came into the arise once. And he said, unto them that look to him shall he appear. That's what he told you about once, because it's going to be a second appearance. The first appearance was that he could come and be offered to bear the sins of many, which means he's going to return again. We should be looking for a second coming. But the second won't be like the first. It's somewhat what we can kind of relate it to is with the appearance of 2 men we find. What 2 men we're going to use? Adam and Yahusha. You can't actually compare the 2. One superseded the other. Yeah. Y'all got it? One superseded the other. The second one superseded the first one. Y'all got it? Okay. So that's how we look at it. So we come back, we can't look for the first to be like the second. As it is appointed unto men once to die. Why you think he told y'all once to die? Oh, that's amazing. Let's see what happened in the book of Kazum. Let me see 20 and 9. Let's see that's what I want. I mean, I figured y'all pick it up. Weren't we together? Kazum, what they call it, Revelation. It's in Kazum. You call it Revelation. Did you get here on spaceships? I don't know. I got to change my behavior. Who had that? Who said that? Said Breeze. No, I don't know that. Jahi alter ego. Yeah. I threw Solomon bad. He didn't know what was going on. I'll explain to y'all later. How many heard that song? Jahi got a song out. Him and Aku. How many y'all heard it? You heard it? You know it's not Aku, right?
No, it's him.
Solomon just standing there listening. I said, what's sister there? He said, shoulder? Who that, Lenita? Man. I said, Jahi. He said, what? I said, man, I don't listen to this song. It freaks me out. I said, Mahush. They going back and forth. I said, how does he do that? So here we're going to watch you. All right, listen. Listen to the book. Let's see if I want Kazum, that they call Revelation Kazum, because it actually means visions, not revelations. Listen to the book.
And they went up on the breadth of the Iraq and compassed the camp of the Kadash about.
Hold on for a minute. What do you read? That's the 20th chapter, Kazum?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, let's see. It's been a long time. Y'all, please work with me. Listen.
And compassed the camp of the Kadash about in the beloved city, and fire came down from Elohim out of Shamayim, and devoured them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone,
Y'all see that? Listen.
where the beast and the false Nabah are, and shall be tormented, and Layla, forever and ever. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it,
Listen.
from whose face the Arats and the Shamayim fled away. And there was found no
Hold on for a minute. What happened now?
from whose face the Arats and
What word is actually there? You said arise,
earth.
which is probably, well, ground would deal with Adama. So this will make sense for us. It should. Simply for the fact this is the same thing that Adam did. He fled away from their face. He heard them coming in the garden, in the Kuniyun, and he fled. See, this is the problem we got. People not looking at, these aren't events that haven't happened before. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
They were the only two people here. They left. They fled from his presence. Listen.
And him that sat on it, from whose face the Arats and the Shamayim fled away.
What
And
happened?
there was found no place for them.
Yeah.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Elohim. And the books were open. And another book was open,
Yeah.
which is the book of life.
What happened?
And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book, according to their works.
What happened?
And the sea gave up the dead which were in it.
What happened?
And
So,
death.
so we'll find out if Osama bin Laden actually there, like they said. It's in an undisclosed location. Yahuwah find it. He gonna still be in Pakistan, sitting in that room watching TV.
That's right.
Come on.
And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
Yeah.
And they were judged every each according to their work.
Listen.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Yeah.
This is the second death.
Listen what happened. This is the what?
Second death.
This is the what?
Second death.
Why would he tell us about the second? Because it got to be a first. It's got to be a first. Listen what he told you.
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Which will be Shafar. Listen what happened.
Chapter 21.
Uh-huh.
And I
Come on back to 3 EU 14:14. This is the book of Eyub that they call Job, chapter 14 and verse 14. Listen to the book.
if a each die,
If for each die,
shall he live again?
y'all hear that? If for each die, shall he live again?
All the yamim of my appointed time
Tell them what's going to happen.
will I wait till my change come.
Listen.
Thou shalt call,
What you say now?
thou shalt call,
What you going to do?
and I will answer.
Tell me why.
Thou wilt have a desire to the work of thine hands.
So why did he call Adam? He had a desire for him. Why else would he call him? Y'all all right? What was it again?
Show him off.
Beautiful, beautiful. At the book of Astah, Hadassah. Hadassah, they call it Esther. Her actual name you'll find be called Astah. This is stuff I'll tell you about another time.
Verse 11.
1
1 or 11.
and 6, 17. 1 and 17. Hadassah, myrtle tree. A star. Listen to the book.
For this deed of the Malchah shall come abroad unto all Nishim, so that they
so
shall...
bang me up at 14. 1 and 14.
I think 111.
Verse 11?
Yes, sir.
Let's make it 10. We don't want to get too smart, Brandon. Listen.
On the 7th Yom, when the heart of the Malach was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zethar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the Malach,
What happened?
to bring Vashti the Malchah before the Malach with the crown royal.
Y'all hear that? That's it. And I want a drink, too. He told her, bring out with the crown royal.
All right.
Isn't that right? Bring me a drink.
Yeah,
How
right.
the cook, you say drink. He said, man, you want a drink? Country. How many of y'all got family in the country? They say drink. They couldn't say drink. They say, you want a drink? So now we look at, we know, now let me be, I said it being humorous. Please don't literally take this, that he asked them to bring him liquor. He did not. He was actually asking for the crown. You got me? He was literally asking for a crown. I'm being funny because they have a drink called Crown Royal. Please do not go out and say that I teach that they were drinking liquor called Crown Royal. Now they got these people say, I just want to be clear, I do say something humorous, but please, this is outside. I want you to take nothing and say I said, and that I literally meant that they had liquor, okay? So I want to make sure I'm clear about that because people, kind of don't know where you're going, so we want to be safe. Okay, he actually wanted the literal crown. Listen.
To bring Vashti the Malchah before the Malach with the crown royal, to shew the people and the Sharim her beauty.
See that what he
for
gonna
she
do?
was fair to look on.
That's why he wanted Adam, he was calling him out. He wanted everybody to see his beauty. He wanted to see who he had crowned because he was Yasharal. That's all Yasharal is. He ruled as Elohim. That's all it is. He ruled as Elohim. He wanted to bring him out so he could show him this is, I want everybody to see this is who ruled just like I do.
Right.
But listen what happened.
But the Malchah Vashti refused to come at the Malach's commandment by his chamberlains.
I heard his voice. I heard his commandment, and I hid myself. She hid herself along with the other people that were with her. She did. She heard his decree. Yeah. Or we can say voice. So what we will look at, what he sent is what's called a malaki.
Yeah.
Got it? His messenger.
Yes, sir.
Got it? His messenger. So she heard his voice. Huh? Hold on, let's see what happened. Pick me up at the book and see if that's, I don't know, is it 10:10? Matayahu 10 and 10? Oh, my goodness. 6:10. I'm getting old, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what this says. Not 10 and 10. Is it 10? What verse I want? Is it 10:19? He that heareth you? 10:16. Or y'all 10:16? Okay. Yeah. I thought that too, but something else I was thinking was over there. Or y'all. They're called Luke 10:16. I told you I'm getting old. Or y'all 10:16. Listen to the book.
He that heareth you,
See, he
that heareth you,
does what?
heareth me.
Listen.
And he that despiseth you,
Does what?
despiseth me.
And what happened?
And he that despiseth me,
Despiseth who?
him that sent me.
So what happened with Vashti? So I can clearly say without any reservation that Vashti heard his voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can say that of a surety. Because whoever he sent, if you heard them, you heard me.
Yes, sir.
So we can clearly say, without any argument, she heard his voice. I heard your voice, and I hid myself.
Yep.
Y'all all right? Yes, sir. You know how dangerous that is for us? Listen what else happened. Finish up, Brandon. Tell her what happened. At the book of Esther or Hadassah, they call Esther. Chapter 1, what verse we're at? 16?
Continue to verse 12.
At verse 12, I'm sorry. Continuing at verse 12. Hadassah, a star, or Esther, they're going to call it. Last name Sanford. Esther last name was Wilson.
Wilson, that right?
No, Grady was Wilson. What was Woodrow last name? Anderson.
Anderson, that's it.
That's Anderson.
Yeah.
Esther Anderson.
That's right.
And you know who she related to?
Who?
Y'all don't know, do you? Neil. She related to Neil, who was on the Matrix. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Who's also related to Daniel. Not in the line then, the usher. Y'all didn't know I could put all that together like that, did it? Just get y'all the lineage. Listen to the book. Hold on now. I did make that. I don't want to back up. He been walking, and they'll start putting genealogy together. That's why the book told me, boy, genealogy is some of error now. Listen to the book.
But the Malkah Vashti refused to come at the Malak's commandment by his chamberlains.
Wow, that's tight. So Adam had the same mindset. Listen.
Therefore was the Malak very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Then the Malak said to the wise Anashim, which knew the times, for so was the Malak's manner toward all that knew law and judgment.
Listen.
And the next unto him was Karshina, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Merez, Marsinah, and Memucan, the 7 Sharim of Persia and Media, which saw the Malak's face, and which sat the first in the Malkut.
That's amazing, ain't that right? Because our book tell us about where Yahushua up in the temple, they talk about the 7 ruachs. And the 7 eyes that sent to scan out the whole of rocks.
That's right.
That's amazing he had 7 because Yahuwah got 7 too.
Yes, sir.
Even they told you about it. Let's see what happened. Pick me up. Sit at the 5th chapter of the book of Kazum.
Yes, sir.
Kazum chapter 5. Yeah, let's see if it's 5 and 4. Listen. Matter of fact, make it 5 and 1.
Yes, sir.
5 and 1. Listen to the book.
And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a shofar written within and on the backside,
Listen what happened.
sealed with 7 seals.
So, there go 7 seals. What happened?
And I saw a strong Malachi proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the shofar
What else?
and to loose the seals thereof.
Uh-huh.
And no Ish in Shamayim nor in Arats, neither under the Arats was able to open the shofar, neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because
that?
no Ish was found worthy to open and to read the shofar, neither to look thereon.
Listen.
And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not. Behold, the lion of the tribe of Yehudah, the root of Daoud, hath prevailed to open the shofar and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
Listen.
And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb.
And?
It had been slain,
Having what?
having 7 horns,
And?
7 eyes,
Which are what?
are the 7 ruach of Elohim, sent forth into all the Arats.
For what reason? Listen.
And he came and took the shofar out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne.
How long that man been looked for? See that the book of Yekazakal 20, see that 22, 28? Let's see that one. They're going to call it Ezekiel. Yekazakal. Did I pronounce it right? Yekazakal. See if that's 22. Yeah, make it 26. Let's see what it says. Since we're over here. They call it Ezekiel chapter 22. 28 come to mind. Let's see what 26 says. Listen to the book.
Her Kohanim have violated my law,
See what happened? Her Kohanim have violated my laws. Listen.
and have profaned my Kudash things.
And have profaned my Kudash things.
They have put no difference between the Kudash and profane.
See that? They had put no difference. Y'all see
Neither.
that? So they hadn't put no difference between the Kodash and the things that weren't Kodash. I guess it would kind of be like who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. Mm-hmm. They hadn't put no difference. Everything was filthy.
Right.
What happened?
Neither have they shewed difference between the unclean and the clean,
See? Listen.
and have hid their eyes from my Shabbats.
We heard that before? That's what Adam told me he did. Mm-hmm. He said he hid himself. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
How many times we been guilty of it? Listen what happened.
Her sharim in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening the prey.
And what do wolves do? What we were told? They won't gnaw the bone when? They don't leave now. Not till in the morning. When did we learn that? Who? You said Barashit?
Yahusha.
And he said, you learned it in Barashit?
Yahusha. Yahusha.
When did y'all learn this?
On the two.
He just told you. What were they again, Brandon?
Are like wolves ravening the prey.
How important that is for us? Let's see. I don't know what did he just fuss at somebody else? Zephaniah 3:1. Yeah, Ukanon. They're gonna call it Zephaniah, but it's Saphaniah. Yeah, Ukanon. Yeah, Ukanon, chapter 19, verse 28. See, the difference should be between us. That's why I say they show no difference. Because you'll find you can mix all these people again. There's nothing that separates them. See, for us, when we read again, the words of the wise are as gold. They should incite. So certain things we're hearing, we're not just passing on. What does that mean? This is not talking about a werewolf. You know what's amazing about them movies? How stupid they made up. The damn thing turned into a wolf every night. This should only happen once a month.
Yeah.
You only get a full moon once a yard.
That's right.
How the damn thing going out every night killing folks? And every time they talking about every night it's a full moon. We watched the movie growing up. Nobody thought about how would you get a full moon every night?
That's right.
How many of y'all remember the werewolf movie? The damn thing turned it every night.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. It should only happen one in yard.
That's right.
That's how bad off we are, though. If white people give you this stuff, start making a fool out of us.
Yeah.
And that's the significance we learn about a full moon versus we look at when our feasts come in, the Muhadi, the Passat. A lot of things we should be looking, we should be mimicking. But that's how they get us off. They start giving us these other fables and giving us these stories and everything. No, we looked at them more we looked at what he told us. When I grew up as a kid, I see a rainbow. First thing I was looking for a leprechaun. The book taught us from our law, I would put my boy, here we thinking, he done shot an arrow in the sky. He put that, he said, so when I see it, I will remind myself.
Right.
I remember seeing that one time. I was kind of at a time where I just had some kind of thing. You know, sometimes just kind of heavy with stuff. And I seen that I was coming back driving trucks. Now, where I got this job, it was a piece of shit. And this man, I told him I said I'd be home every day. He said, he'd be home every day. Damn vein drive all through states, back and forth, cross and go. I was like, when I meant be home, I was talking about ride in the state. But that man had me going. I was so discouraged with that job. And I just remember being so pissed. It was raining, and it was just raining. I was like, this just really just added more to my sorrow, this job. And I seen this bow just going across the sky. And I reminded myself of his book saying, if he could keep his covenant, I said, that man is dead. I knew he'd be faithful to me. Everybody he made that covenant with was gone. Nobody's here, but just to know that he made that covenant, not just with Newark, but with Newark's seed. And with his seed, otherwise it would make no sense to show it. But it gave me confirmation then, just let me know he ain't forgot about me. It meant that much to me. Versus, I didn't think, man, maybe if I drive to the end of it and get my ass lost and find that part, because I done tried to walk and just, you're not going to find it. Don't even try.
That's right.
It don't make sense. You're going to be just weighing yourself. But that's what white people rather give us to throw us off than to learn our covenant. That's how important it is. That's confirmation saying you will keep a covenant for thousands and thousands and thousands of years with people that can't even call you to record on it. Just to confirm to me and let me know I'm still doing it for him and he gone. What I do for you and you him. That gave me encouragement. That's why I say knowing as little compared to what we learn there, still small, it just encouraged my heart to let me know I knew he'll do it for me. Sometimes you will feel as though things won't work out for you. He's still keeping covenants. He keeping covenant and covenant with thousands, with 10,000s of thousands. He's still keeping covenants. Just showing me he was faithful. That encouraged my heart. My paycheck wasn't coming. Nothing else in my life changed other than that confirmation just assured my heart, keep going. He knew exactly what I needed. Didn't no voice come and talk to me.
Right.
Didn't no angel didn't come sit on no seat with me and say, you know what? I know you tired, soldier. Nothing that happened.
Right.
Just seeing that, just to encourage my heart, just let me know. Still keeping covenants. Some of us need that. We need him to come and talk to us and sit down and drive for us. And put him, some of us do. Some of us need to come put $100 bill in our pocket. But he looking for people that can trust in him, just simply off something he said. And believe it, and though it came right from him. When you hear this coming, you know what you can say? I heard your voice.
Yeah.
These people question y'all many times, probably say, hey, you ever heard him talk to you? Every time that book is being taught, he's talking to you.
That's right. Yes, sir.
I guarantee that Vasha couldn't go and tell him, well, it wasn't you, it was somebody else came. That was just like it was from him.
That's right.
That was just like it from him. And he wrote that she ain't never coming back.
That's right.
Go ask Adon, was he getting back in that garden?
Getting there.
He wrote, the Malachim were watching. This deed gonna go. Look how many other people done went and done committed sin. They knew what was gonna happen. If this deed get out, that this man have sit here and defied you, don't you know everybody coming along gonna do this? He wrote that he don't come back again. So we understand why he didn't get back in the garden. It was that important because he looked at, I got to keep covenants. I told this man that the yom he did, he was going to die. This man was going to die. And he called him because he had a desire to the work of his hand. Y'all got me? You can't afford to get yourself so far here going that you can't hear the voice of Yahuwah. Oh, yeah, I've been there before. I don't need him to come and send me. I don't need him to put me nothing in the mail. Some nail with no return address on it. Say, Tony, did me now. What you doing? I don't need it now. At one time in my life I did. I would have needed that. Just got to a point now, just learning how to stand and simply believe. And that right, have my faith confirmed. Right. So when I go back and I read the book and things start to line up, it makes sense. And I just got to be a person to trust him and what he said, because somebody coming behind me. Somebody coming behind me, and you ain't going to get no voice. You ain't going to get no dream. You ain't going to get no letter. You ain't going to get nobody walk up from a bus stop coming from me and you walk down the street. And you just walk down the street. You going to it's a message from God. It ain't going to happen. It's a maniac. Run.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Get out.
That's right.
Like the movie. Somebody thought they saw someone get out, didn't they? Somebody, they ain't fooled me. I know some of these men thought they saw something spiritual in that movie. Nothing spiritual. Ain't nothing spiritual. All the white folks should have been dead in that movie.
That's right.
It was a slave movie.
That's right.
White folks showing you just how they always asking them questions. Can you play golf? And you don't want, because white people do have a tendency to ask you a bunch of damn questions.
That's right.
About your athleticism.
Yeah.
You shot ball in school, you be thinking, get out. Why you ask, I don't walk up no white man asking him all them questions.
That's right.
Come on, white man say, you a big guy. What you did? What you used to do? That's slave auction trade.
Yep. That's right.
That is. They're showing, even when they move, they show you some truth, but most of you be so busy and entertain yourself, you don't see. That's just how they are. Then they show, they be bidding on you.
Yep.
Okay. These dumb athletes ain't got enough sense, right? That's what these white folks do when they bring them to train.
Oh,
yeah, come here. Why always got to be in my draw?
Yep.
This is no shirt. Got to wave it. You need to tell me, listen, this is what I am, what I told you. What you got to wave me for?
That's
right.
right.
You got a freak?
That's right.
I'm just being honest. We just don't catch on. Our people in bad shape. White man convinced him wear a draw, get up there. Ryan, you want to be a bodybuilder one time, then he want to put on a little draw. That's why he married you, though. He want to be a little freak. Look at Winston thing. He's still trying to be a freak. Time done passed. Freak time over. Man, I want a little bit of draw stamp. That man, them people on that man. Folks saying that's all you got on that. You got all this up, man. You got them little bit of draw hold you. But stop it. That's terrible.
That's right.
Man, put a cucumber in your pants or something. Hey! Come and pole like this right here. What they doing? I mean, what the difference? They freaks anyway.
That's right. That's right.
They don't realize all that stuff come from the Greeks.
Yep.
Greeks did that.
That's right.
That's why they made them pitch all that junk you'll see them whole in the world. The Greeks do that. They love to convince you to take your clothes off.
Yep.
Every outlet they want you out, they want you naked.
Naked.
Man, I don't know how them guys were dunking with them short right here. Last thing I'm thinking, get up in the air, open my leg with some short come right here. That nigga dunk like this. Do like a white boy layup. Y'all all right? You have to be there. It's crazy. I'm just telling you, everybody plays.
Yeah.
And all I'm trying to get our people to do is become conscious, because you don't realize everybody plays you. Because I did that. When I'm talking about stuff, I know because I was there. I've been there. Because you meet people, you hear people tell you about the miraculous spiritual encounters they had, and hell, they'll tell you, you almost believe them.
Yeah.
People will throw you. I'm not telling the guy. That guy told me. I used to call him Big Money. He said, I already received it. That shit just scared me. You know, I'm just talking Big Money. Everything he want, most people say, oh no, you got it. Not him. He said, I received it. I be saying myself thinking, oh hell, did I just get away from it? He did. That dude told me I'm gonna get a car. I said, what kind of car you told me I'm gonna get, baby? I forgot what car it was. I said, myself, man. I said, you got it like that? He said, tell my God I do. He said, I go home. He said, I roll the driveway. He said, it be in the driveway. I looked up like, damn. Listen, eyes straight, nigga didn't shiver, with confidence. Damn, they had me want to roll my driveway, sweep it and rub, kiss it. I say, like that, listen, with confidence. He said, he'll do it. I was saying to myself, like, you rub it. Damn, this shook me. I'm like Dabarym. My foot had well now slipped. But I say that to say, how many of y'all have met people give you that kind of, you thinking, maybe he working. I mean, maybe I'm doing something
wrong, yeah.
Man, listen, that's all magic.
Yep.
He don't work like that.
That's right.
It don't work like you don't go home, rub no drop. None of that stuff happen. Don't believe these people. See, the stuff that we regard as great for us in time past, confirmation for us is believing it and not seeing it. Y'all got it? That's confirmation. Those people needed that to happen for them in order for them to establish their faith. My faith is established by what happened for them. None of that had to happen for me. He ain't got to walk with me nowhere. He ain't got to pick me up and carry me. My feet never touch the ground for me to believe in it. My confirmation is already because I believe the Dabarym. It confirms itself. And I believe he did it just like he said it.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? I do. It ain't just got, a lot of stuff ain't got to happen to me. I ain't got to go nowhere and tubes be all in my body. And he just started pulling them out. And I said, oh, now I believe. I believe before the tubes got there.
That's right. That's right.
I believe when the tubes get there.
Yes, sir.
If the tubes don't leave, guess what? I still believe.
That's right.
Y'all got me? But that comes through repetitive confirmation of going back over the word, recycling, going back over, confirming, seeing how it connects, it lines up. That's my confirmation. When I tell them I ain't got to pat no drum, pick me up, roll me nowhere, I believe it just like he said it. See, when these people hear this first thing, they start saying, see, did you know, brother, that werewolves were in the Bible? Christian authority, listen, the authority, he said, like, even, brother, that was werewolves. They get to go on that shit, and they'll mess you up. These people will mess you up. But he was trying to tell you, again, you're talking about allegories.
Yeah.
He want people, I don't mess with people, they believe it were werewolves in the Bible. You're exactly right. That's what he wants you to believe. Because he wants you to believe in it different. He'll instruct me to tell you different. If he ain't instructed me, it's werewolves in the Bible, if that's what you believe. Y'all got me?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, he don't leave us like that. Y'all got me? That's why I want to show you confirmation. He made a statement. I want to see the statement confirmed. Let's see what he told her. This is Safin Yah. Now, before we get Safin Yah, what were we reading that told us about the wolves? Your cars are called. They said, what did you say about it? Because you can get your name on that board. he was your Koska call.
Yechazikal.
Yeah, that's what I said. Your Koska call. That's what I said. Whenever you call me, that's where it came. Your Koska call. Whenever you need me, I'll be around. Get it? All right. Listen to the book.
Her sharim in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening the prey.
Y'all see this? Now her which one of these again? Her who?
Her sharim
That's right.
in the midst thereof
Oh, like what?
are like wolves
What?
ravening the prey.
Y'all see what they do? They're like wolves. They're ravening the prey. Now we're going to go to look at behavior since he made the statement. This is Safin Yah that they're going to call Zephaniah. Chapter 3 at verse 1. The other key going to get me your Ukanon, chapter 19, verse 28. Listen to the book. Safin Yah, Zephaniah.
Woe to her that is filthy and polluted,
Y'all hear that? Woe to her that is filthy and polluted.
to
Listen what
the
happened.
oppressing city.
See that? To the oppressors. Actually, he would talk to the rebellious city. Listen what happened.
She obeyed not the voice.
Where we get it from? And we got to go back further, huh? Adam. Because what did the voice tell him? Well, the voice told him about what to eat. And if he didn't do it, he was going to surely die. So he didn't obey the voice. Listen what else happened.
She received not correction.
Because he was coming to get him. He didn't want to receive correction. Listen.
She trusted not in Yahuwah.
See that? He didn't believe when Yahuwah told him. So all this to let her know, if you did, then you'll stay what he told you. In the 8th chapter of the book of Yehukanan, verse 30, what happened? Then said Yahusha to those Yahudim that believed on him, if you continue in my Dabarym, then are you my Mathetis indeed. And you should know the truth, and when know the mind, and the mind should make you free. All right, let's see what happened.
She drew not near to her Elohim.
See that? Who we talking about? We're going to start with Vashti. Because he called and she didn't come.
That's right.
She didn't come. And not only that, Adam said when I heard you coming, I went away from you. Which means now what happens, when I hear the teaching, I go contrary. When I hear my instruction, I go the other way. Vashti, Adam. Everything reverts back to Adam. Everything reverts back to him. Listen.
Her sharim within her are roaring lions.
See that? They're roaring lions.
Her shafatim
Hold
are
on.
even-
When do lions roar?
They got to pray.
When they don't caught some. That's how important for you to know your law. Listen.
her shafatim are evening wolves.
What now?
Are evening wolves.
So when is evening? Night. Listen what they do.
They gnaw not the bones till the morrow.
They don't leave nothing in the morning. See that? He let you know how they are. They're night wolves. He told you when they did be drunk. When they be drunk?
At night.
So all these are similarities are giving you comparables. Y'all get me? It's all this is, just getting you comparables. Just watch these people's behavior. Well, let's go back here. Listen what happened. He said they're like evening wolves.
They gnaw not the bones till the morrow.
Y'all see that? What happened?
Her nabi'im are light and treacherous persons.
They're insolent. They're insolent. They're not loyal. What happened?
Her kohanim have polluted the sanctuary.
See that? They polluted it. What has happened?
They have done violence to the law.
Y'all see that? What happened?
The Sadak Yahuwah is in the midst thereof.
And what happened?
He will not do iniquity.
See that? And he didn't commit sin. Yahuwah, y'all didn't see that? Now we just learned that the Son was the Father. He was in the midst of them. You know what he didn't do? He wasn't committing no sin.
That's right.
That's why when they gave him the cup first, he wouldn't drink it. He said, I ain't gonna commit no sin. Everybody else, now they did that. They had took the man's clothes and tore him up. They had slapped him. They had done struck the man. They did damage to the law. But they wouldn't catch that, didn't they? What they thought he was talking about? Right. They were talking about the written oracles. They might won't use oracle. They go to something else. They think about the written writings. The written writings were in the form of a man, or each.
Right.
And they done damage to it. They done saying tore the man clothes. You've done damage to the law. They had polluted the sanctuary because the book told them he was going to be a habitation.
That's right.
People didn't realize. They thought he was talking. He already told them what they do with it. You can destroy it. He saw the tomb. You know what he told them? It ain't going to be one stone upon another. It ain't going to be thrown down.
That's right.
He wasn't talking about no physical building. He was talking about us. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Hold on, you go ahead and get me your Ukana 19 to 28. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Goodness. He been good to us. A lot of people error. Let's see. Listen to the book.
Verse 16.
Verse 16. Listen to the book.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of Elohim?
Y'all hear that? 17 what I want, but 16 is right. Know ye not.
That ye are the temple of Elohim.
So now they just told us that they polluted the sanctuary. So what was he talking about? The physical building? The physical building was an allegory for us. We were a dwelling place because we looked at that place because it was a place where he told us he was going to dwell in. So therefore, we knew how we were supposed to keep it. He gave us the physical structure so we would know how it was supposed to be kept. This was a place that he was going to dwell in. But then he came along and told us, I will dwell in them. Well, what was my knowledge about keeping a place he dwelt in? It had to be kept clean.
That's right.
Huh? The lamps always had to be burning.
That's right.
There was a continual burning. It had to be. The doors, how they had to be kept. All this was, listen, there was certain criteria for the temple, how it had to be kept. From every level. Y'all got it? So now when he told us I would dwell in them, I first had to know about what kind of place he dwelt in. And when that place wasn't kept, guess what he did? He left it. So when it came down to him talking about dwelling in me, I had to first know the premise of how to keep a place that he dwelt in. Come on, y'all. Are we all right? Sir. Come on. Adam, when he kept the same order, he'd have kept the same order as one of the Louis Kuhan. That's what he was there in the garden for, to keep it and to dress it. Y'all do know the Kohan had to know how to dress. That's what he was there in the garden. He had to know how it had to be kept. Y'all all right? He didn't do the same order, how it had to be kept. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the people doing. Okay. I mean, it's dangerous. I don't know what we're doing. He had to know some of the orders.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. Where we at? 3:16.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of Elohim,
Listen.
and that the Ruach of Elohim dwelleth in you?
So what I know first? Him dwelling in me or him dwelling in a place? I know about him dwelling in a place. The word is Malkum. I know about him dwelling in a particular place. Right? His house. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know what's wrong. Guess so. Bethel, house of Elohim.
Yes, sir.
That's what Bethel was, house of Elohim.
That's right.
What do you do with, where's your house? What do you do in your house? You live there. So when Yahuwah said, I will walk in them, I will live in them, what was he saying? You was a house. You was a habitat. That was making you Bethel.
Right.
You the place that I'm going to dwell.
Right.
And that was always something that they had always had an issue with, trying to put a concept in their mind. Shalom had a concept. He tried to figure that out.
Yeah.
It was complex. He said, I have built Elohim a Beth. He said, and will Elohim indeed dwell with Ish?
That's right. That's right.
He was trying to figure, you mean he's going to come in this building and he's going to be in this building with me? He had no idea. Son, I'm going to be in you. You're going to be the temple. Because it was just hard for them to believe that he was actually going to come inside the building where they were and dwell there and stay there. He said, I'm going to dwell in you.
Yes, sir.
Yahuwah tried to tell us, when Yahushua came, we tried to tell us, he said, I stand at the door. Where you knock? Where you little door attached to?
House.
And if any man open,
Out of bold.
and what I do,
Bold.
I sit down and I dine with him,
Yes, sir.
and him with me.
Yes, sir.
That was a hard concept for them to put together. But he had to get him that concept to understand the working of the Ruach HaKodesh that they tell us, they call it the Holy Ghost. We don't want no Holy Ghost. But we had to understand him coming and filling us a natural place.
That's right.
We had to actually take that concept on just to put in your mind all our him dwelling inside of us. But it had to be kept. It had to be established. Y'all hear me? It had to be a place that was going to be separated. It had to have a wall of protection around it. That was to keep something else from getting in.
Yeah.
You had to know how it had to be kept. Got to keep it swept and garnished.
That's right.
That's what we do when we come in. We hear the Dabarym, so we go through and we get certain things in our mind, sweep it on out. Get
That's
rid of
right.
it.
That's right.
No, when we sweep it now, more coming.
That's right.
Same stuff you sweep out ain't coming, more coming.
More coming. That's right.
Huh? Go ahead and clean your car, get the pollen out, and crack that woman. Ain't gonna be more pollen than it was at the first.
That's right.
The last day gonna be worse than the first. Leave them one down tonight, wake up in the morning, go out there. They gonna be honest. They gonna think you got yellow cake uranium.
That's right.
You gonna have Homeland Security all over your behind.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Because that last state be worse than the first. Because that's what he do. When he find that we swept and we're keeping it, don't you know that's the enemy job? To come in and try to take it, to come in and try to capture it. To come in and try to oppress it. That's why we keep coming here, we keep examining, we keep considering. Because we got to believe in ourselves that he'll come and he'll dwell inside of each. All right, let's finish this up. Listen.
If any Ish defile the temple of Elohim.
Y'all hear this? The physical structure, the brick and the mortar. Tell them what happened.
Him shall Elohim destroy.
He was talking about your body. Your body is a temple. Your body is his bed. That's the place he want to come in, he want to dwell. Y'all all right? All right. Trying to help us out. That's one of these days. Let's see what happened in the 19th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. 19 and verse 28. Man, y'all lost so complex to the food. We make it simple for us.
Yeah.
Make it simple, we get an understanding. That's
right.
how he said we know that Elohim, that Yahushua HaMashiach had come and had given us an understanding. We know he come to give us an understanding. A lot of things been complex and been here for a long time. Been right there.
Right there.
And they revealing it to us. Ain't for us to get dumber, for us to get right. It's getting late.
Yes, sir.
We can't afford to keep being stupid. Start looking for all this hocus pocus stuff. Get out your mind.
That's right.
Your confirmation got to come from the written Dabarym. He coming in correcting this stuff. How some people got thrown, since it's enough, we learned this ain't the original writing, and then so this ain't how we know we ain't wrong. Just take your time.
Yeah.
He'll let us fix it. We'll come back, he'll correct it. And little by little, he'll take us away from it. Ain't that right? You got to do that. The book told you, grow in con.
That's
and
right.
in the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
You can't get everything at one time, folks. You got to grow.
That's right.
That's just being honest. It take time.
Take your time. That's right.
All right? Yes, it take time. Just being honest. I appreciate the way he brought us. I would hate to learn the right way and then go on the right way and then go on the wrong way.
That's right. That's right.
I learned the wrong way first and I get the right way. I know I want to go back to that.
Yes,
There's
sir.
certain conversation. I'm not finna have no conversation about no Jesus Christ. That's not finna happen.
That's right.
We're not finna do no teach. You're not finna teach me. I assure you, I'm
That's
finna
right.
stop your mouth real quick.
Yes, sir.
We're not finna go no. You shall proceed no further.
That's right.
I'll be like a king. All right now, I'm gonna be forced to thrash you.
That's right.
I'll be forced to thrash. It's just some come say, I'm serious. I'm not. We gonna end it real quick for your fit. Listen, stop it. Cut it off. We're not going now. We're not doing no. But see, had I started off this way, I've been curious. Look, we don't raise some kids in him. Mm-hmm. Where they at? They going right out there. They got to go taste that world because they ain't never had it.
Yep.
So a lot of them had that world. I know I'm good.
Good.
I'm just like, he tasted. I don't want no more. I don't have that. I'm good. I already know that. I'm good. Some of these kids we got. That's why a lot of them we gonna lose. We think we're hoping to keep a majority. And we're hoping that some we'll lose will get the mind and comes up to come back. Y'all got it?
Yeah.
But just being honest, some of these kids, they're not going to appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's hard on them every year, Christmas. Them kids gonna come in all that Easter candy and laying that shit out and speeches and plays and all that stuff. They get hard on they say all that stuff. They getting the short pants and daisy duking and swimming with 2-piece on. Little old girl with a 2-piece. I be damn, I buy a 2-piece for my little girl.
That's right.
But I'm gonna be freaking out my damn dog.
That's right.
I say, stay, you better like, you ain't scared men looking at her. Ain't nobody, you a retard.
Retard.
Man, you got so many grown ass pervert go to kid games and
Yep.
he got kids. Like, what you here for?
Yep.
Look at them little boy shorts and shit. I don't play that stuff. I ain't gonna be there. I'm not interested. I'm just not, I don't know. These people just hear, and you hear people talk, I know something, I got something here like that. I know y'all just dumb, man. They thinking people don't think. These folks the devil. These folks think about stuff your mind ain't even on.
That's right.
Don't trust none of them.
Yep.
Don't try to walk up and get no damn little old kid no $100. Yeah, $100. You know damn well this ain't me. Give me that damn, get your ass out of my house.
That's right.
I walk up and get my kid no $5. For what?
That's right.
What you expecting them to do for $5?
That's right.
Watch them follow you around the street. I just had to come back. They so cute. I know how to make your ass get out from around here, though. Mm-hmm. I'm serious, man. I change your mind.
That's right.
I'm telling you, a lot of them here, they love that. They think they love it. But to get back,
Yep.
they be your kid lover.
Yep.
They be like, everybody don't think it. They probably don't. I can't take no chances.
That's right.
I'm just tired of all that reaching all in no damn basket trying to get your ass back. Like you don't think a bear finna get your ass. Get out from back here.
That's right.
All that stuff be blowing no baby. They gotta sit up for what? It ain't yours.
That's right.
I don't walk up in no store and pull that shit. Cause the baby ugly, I'm gonna have to tell the truth now.
That's right.
I'm like, you ever thought about suffocating? Take little ugly baby out the misery. Y'all all right? And all they gonna do is throwing spitballs at it, save the trouble. Y'all all right? Now they got quiet now. Some of y'all think they know what happened. They were little. They know what happened. Some of y'all know y'all escaped. I wasn't there. All right, come on, finish this up. Listen to Yehukanan chapter 19, verse 28. Yehukanan chapter 19, verse 28. They call him John. Listen to the book.
After this, Yahusha, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that
Listen.
the scripture might be fulfilled,
Y'all see that? That all things might be accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled. Other one, you get me Matayahu right quick. Hold it for me. Matayahu chapter 27, verse 38. This is Yehukanan chapter 19, verse 28. Listen to the book. He got me Matayahu chapter 27, 38. Listen to the book.
saith, I thirst.
Listen.
Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar and put it upon hyssop,
Listen.
and put it to his mouth. When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar, he said, It is finished.
Listen.
And he bowed his head and gave up the ruach.
Listen.
The Yahudim therefore, because it was the preparation,
Y'all pay attention. The Yahudim, therefore, because it was the who?
the preparation,
The preparation. It was time to get ready. For what happened?
that the body should not remain upon the cross on the Shabbat Yom.
See that? On that day. Yom is the day. It was because it was the preparation. And that those bodies could not stay up on the cross, on the mark. It could not be up there. Because what happened, Brandon?
For that Shabbat Yom
That day
was a Shabbatum.
was a Shabbat, was a high Shabbat. What did they do?
Besought Pilate
They
that their legs
besought
might
Pilate.
be broken,
That their legs might be what?
broken,
Listen what happened.
and that they might be taken away.
You know who else will do that? Wolves. Wolves will break bones too. See, this is why I told you people not skillful. A Christian would never pick this up.
Nope.
You see what? He told you they were, plural. They also went and asked Pilate that their legs might be broken because they wanted to do that before the day came. Mm-hmm. Because they were evening wolves.
Yep.
All it takes is a teacher. I wouldn't pay to be a Christian. I wouldn't let a Christian teach me nothing.
That's right.
They're too busy believing in werewolves that turn to werewolves on full moon that do it every night.
That's right.
This in itself show you that you are a retarded idiot.
Retarded.
A werewolf that changes every night. When you only get one full moon.
Yep.
One. That's why I get paid. See what they told him? He just told you they won't gnaw the bones till the morning. They just broke them. And they said, we got to get rid of them. We got to get rid of all this tonight. Because the next day we can't keep it. You ain't going to believe why. Because we wolves. They raw. They was out there shouting, and they were going off and celebrating because they had caught it. They captured it. We were already, Yehuda were already known for being a lion. He told you what they were. They were lions. And when they caught it, the people were yelling out and screaming. That's what lions do. But wolves won't say nothing. They will gnaw the bones and will destroy everything before the next day.
Yep.
Listen.
Then came the soldiers and brake the legs of the first.
See that? And they see that? They devoured the first one. What happened?
And of the other, which
And
was
they
crucified
devoured
with him.
Huh?
Which was crucified with him.
Listen what else happened.
But when they came to Yahusha
Listen what happened.
and saw that he was dead already,
Tell them what they did.
they brake not his legs.
Why was this? See how the scripture. See, anybody go along and tell you they did it to him, you're going to be lying.
Yep.
See, that's why you got to have a teacher. Now, this was set up so somebody come along and say that Yahuwah lied. He still proved them out to be evening wolves. It was just his bones couldn't be broken. At the 10th chapter of the book of Yehukanan. Yehukanan chapter 10, 37. Make it 10:35. We'll read down. It's all the same word, right? Yehukanan 10:35. Listen to the book.
If he called them gods and too.
Oh, make it 34. Make it 33. It's all the same word. Yeah, Yehukanan chapter 10:33. Make it 10:30. Let's see what he told us. Listen to the book.
I and my Abba are one.
See that? I
And my Abba are one.
see that? 10:30. Y'all hear what he just told you? I and my Abba are one. Makes sense for us, don't it?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Listen what happened.
Then the Yahudim took up stones again to stone him.
See that? Then the Yahudim took up stones again to do what?
To stone him.
What does again mean? They done did it before. They done did it before. They took up stones again to do it. What happened?
Yahusha answered them, many type of works have I shewed you.
He said, listen, I done did so much stuff. What do you want to know?
From my father, for
From my Abba.
for which of those works do ye stone me?
That's when they get these folk messed up. Can you just tell me for which one of the works I done performed you going to kill me for this time? What did they tell him?
Yahudim answered him, saying,
What happened?
for a ta'ud work,
For a good work.
we stone thee not,
See, we don't stone you for a good work. That's not, our law don't let us do that. But tell them what happened.
but for blasphemy.
But for blasphemy, that is to speak against Elohim or something sacred.
That's right.
And what did he say?
And because that thou,
Being who?
a ish,
Does what?
makest thyself Elohim.
This ain't nothing new. Let's see what he said.
Yahusha answered them,
What did he say?
is it not written in your law?
He said, is it not written in your law?
I said,
Then who?
ye are Elohim.
That's what he said. That's what he said. If we'd have went back and we'd have paid attention to Rashid 126, he said, let us make him in our own image, in our likeness.
That's right. That's right.
Did I not say in your law that they Elohim?
That's right.
He said, I said it in your law, in your Torah. I said that they Elohim. He told her when Brandon read it, he said, in the image of Elohim made he him. Male and female made he them.
Yes, sir.
Well, didn't I say in your law that they're Elohim?
That's right.
Let's see what he said.
If he called them Elohim,
He called both of them Elohim, to whom
the bar of Elohim came.
to whom the word came. He came into them in the garden. Listen what he told you.
And the scripture cannot be broken.
That's why when they came to him, they couldn't break his leg.
That's right.
See that confirmation? He couldn't break it.
Couldn't break it.
That's why they got him. He couldn't break it.
Yes,
It
sir.
only makes sense.
That's right.
And you'd have broke his leg, then the scripture could be broken.
That's right.
126, they should have picked it up. He didn't just call Adam no Elohim. Then may see he called both of them
Yeah.
Elohim.
Yes, sir.
And he told you that didn't the Dabar come to them? They're them walking through the garden. Now he done called them Elohim to whom the Dabarym came. Then the scripture can't be broken.
Yes, sir.
That's why they came to him. It was impossible.
Cambridge.
That's why you see they took up stones again. You wasn't gonna do nothing.
Nope.
They done told you. Even I saying we were kids. You know what we to say?
That's right.
Sticks and stones.
Break my bone.
That's why they couldn't do it.
Yep.
He couldn't go past the law.
That's right.
They hit him with them stones. What you think did to hit bone?
Broke some.
We to say they can't sticks and stones will break my bones.
Yeah.
That's all they could do is keep taking them up and putting them back down because the scripture wasn't going to be broken.
That's right.
That confirmation for me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And still prove them out as evening wolves. Most of these people not skillful. It's just dangerous.
Dang.
It's dangerous to pick that book up with a Christian mindset because you limit yourself. Our goal is not to be smarter than everybody else that they call on the rise. Our goal is to get to where we got to be to make sure we're saved. We can't afford to go through him being stupid, folks. We don't waste a lot of time. And we're approaching up on Pesach, that they call Passover. Our goal is to get it right. And we got to get to a point that we've been around long enough for us that a lot of things we shouldn't need in order for us to get confirmation.
Yeah.
I mean, the word, he proven himself so many times.
Yeah.
The things we had known had been for a purpose. A lot of stuff he could do till enough people died off. People didn't realize that. There's a lot of stuff they didn't see till after those people died off. That what people had to die off as soon as they came out. People constantly kept dying out. And eventually, you know what he did? At the book of All Aha Dabarym, chapter 1.
That's right.
Other one, pick me up first. You don't give me All Aha Dabarym, chapter 1. Other one, give me 3 and 7, Abarim. I want that first. About 1 and 4. Y'all all right? I had to ask y'all that because sometimes I know stuff just gets so heavy and hard on y'all mind. Abarim. Chapter 3, verse 7 first.
Yes, sir.
Other brother gonna get me 1 and 4. All Aha Dabarym, that they call Deuteronomy, and these were the words. Listen to the book, Abarim, chapter 3, and verse 7. Listen to the book.
Wherefore, as the Ruach HaKodesh saith, this Yom, if ye will hear his voice,
Y'all hear this? This Yom, if you will hear his voice.
harden not your heart.
Who we gonna refer that to?
I
Who we
don't.
gonna do? Who we gonna go?
I don't.
Vashti.
Right.
We'll go to Vashti. Then we'll go back to Adam. See, everybody, you see, you can just keep seeing a pattern of behavior. So why didn't she come? Her heart was hard. Why is that Adam did what he did? His heart was hard. He said, wherefore this Yom, if you will hear his voice, he told us to harden not your heart. As in what?
In the provocation,
In the what?
the Yom of temptation,
When?
in the Bamad
That's right, Bamadba, which is the Dabarym word for wilderness. Tell them what happened.
when your Abba.
You know who was in the wilderness? Adam.
That's right.
And he hid himself among the trees. He hid himself in Bamadba.
Yes, sir.
Come on, folks. Are y'all with me? This book gives us a whole concept of what happened. He just told you what happened. Listen, this is how they got there. He was trying to show them when he put them there, you have the same practice as Adam. Well, y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Are we all conscious? That's how important it is for us to know what's going on. This gives us a timeline. This gives us a better understanding of what was going on. It's always hard. Listen.
When your Abba tempted me,
And did what?
proved me,
And did what?
saw my works 40 years.
Y'all see that? And saw my work for 40 years. Wherefore,
I was grieved with that Tuledah,
listen what happened.
and said, they do always err in their hearts,
See that? They always err in their heart. Listen.
and they had not known my ways.
See that? And they have not known my ways. What happened?
So I swear in my wrath,
Yeah.
they should not enter into my rest.
You know that? He assured they weren't getting in. He put them out. They weren't getting back in.
That's right. That's right.
Listen.
Take heed, a key,
See that? Take heed. You need to be careful. Why?
lest there be in any of you
Pay attention.
an evil heart of unbelief, and departing from the living Elohim.
So in the 3rd chapter, in the 1st verse of that book of Dabarym, when the serpent came to her, he asked her a question, she couldn't believe.
That's right.
If she believed, she would obey. In the 4th chapter of the book of Matthew, Yahushua showed you the same premise when the
That's
devil
right.
came to him, tempting him.
That's right. That's right.
Came doing the same thing. He didn't yield to him because he believed.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Come on, folks. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Book told you when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, one to be desired to make one wise, what do you think that was? That was in her inward parts. That wasn't a conversation she had. That was already an emotional feeling. That was already her thoughts.
Yep.
I don't believe everything.
Good.
I just can't see it. A lot of y'all in here got that ka'ua ruach about yourself.
Yeah.
It's just hard for y'all not to sit down and just take on the kind of stuff. I believe everything the man said.
Yes, sir.
That's just being honest. I just believe it. I'm just dumb enough to believe it. It makes sense.
Yep.
It just makes sense if you want to be saved. You don't be saved. No, it's confusing. How you taking it? Because it all lines up. I got witnesses. Yeah. It lines up to my law. I got to pull 2 or 3 witnesses. Yeah. I know exactly how they got in Bamar, but that's what Adam told her he was. He said, I hid myself among the tree. Not one, trees. I went hid myself in the wilderness. Yeah. Because my heart was hard. Like some of y'all do. Y'all hide yourself, try to stop my prayers, or keep trying to go. Some of y'all here got it. Y'all got that about yourself for whatever reason you do it anyway. You're not hid from my sight, though.
That's right.
One or two things happen. If you hid good enough that I don't see you, that's only because he don't want me to see you.
Right.
So you ain't winning. You're losing.
Yep.
Because if I don't see you, then I can't help you.
That's right.
Even if people had enough sense, hold on, say that in the 30th chapter right quick. Who know what I want?
It's Yahoo.
Yeshayahu 39. That's good. That's good, Chris. Did you highlight after him?
I've been noted.
Oh, you been noted. Why Brandon over there laughing like whatever? Yeshayahu 30 and 8. Let me show you something. Listen to the book.
Now go,
This is what he told him. Now do what?
go,
What you want me to do?
write it before them in a table,
And what you want me to do?
and note it in a sephar,
See that? For what reason?
that it may be for the time to come,
Huh?
forever and ever,
That what happened?
that this is a rebellious arm.
Look what he just told her. He told him to go and write it on the table and note it in a sephar.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be for later on. This is for later on now. What happened?
That this is a rebellious arm.
See that? And you know what? We just read that in the Safin Yah.
Yeah. That's right.
Woe to the rebellious house.
That's right.
He was talking about her being rebellious. See, the book, he said it's going to be for the time. It wasn't for now. It's going to be for the time to come.
That's right.
That this is a rebellion beneath. Listen what kind.
Lying beneath.
Who else going to sit there and go there and he going to get all them false witnesses? The book told you, at first, many of them came. It was a bunch of liars lied on. They wasn't hard to find them. But at the last, they got it too.
Yeah, right.
The book told you, it was a bunch of liars came. And you know what? We already knew about them telling lies before we got to that point. He told you it's going to be for a time to come. Lying children, because they sat here and they were lying. Many false witnesses came. Why do you for this say they were lying children? Many lying children came. Listen what happened.
Beneath that will not hear the law of Yahuwah.
See that? That's exactly what they did. They would not hear the law of Yahuwah. Which did what?
Which say to the seers,
Do what?
see not.
Because they put a blindfold on them. They put a blindfold on him. Because they were sick of this man. Every time he go, he could see people. He would come to people and he would start upbraiding whole cities.
That's right.
They were sick of it.
Yep.
So the concept was, if he didn't see, he wouldn't be able to tell it. Why you try to get it wrong? People like that.
Yep.
You know what's amazing about people? They ain't just nothing new. You know what's amazing? People go to places at magic show where people are blindfolded and tell them shit. People get fascinated off people hiding shit and then tell them where it's at. I'm getting warm now. They love shit like that. They love you to pull out something you can't see.
That's right.
And he just told them, rebellious children, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahuwah, will say to the seer,
See not,
and
to the Nabaim, Naba not unto us right things.
you ain't gonna believe what happened in the 21st chapter, the 11th verse of the book of Matayahu, the multitude said that this is Yahusha, that he was in the bar of Nazareth.
That's right.
I already told you he was in the bar, because that's what you're going to wind up doing. Y'all went out telling the man to see not. And they didn't want him to tell them right thing. Look what they want him to do.
Naba unto us smooth things, Naba deceits.
See that? Do what?
Get you out of the way.
See that? If we listen, get you out of the way. Where's you want him to turn?
Turn aside out of the path.
That's what they want him to do. Get him to get off the path. Listen.
Cause the Kadash one of Yasharal to cease from before us.
That's what they'll do. That's what these people are doing. That's exactly what these people are doing. Same thing happened to Kua and them in the garden. When he told them their eyes were going to be open, they were blind. They just didn't know it. These people love you to go the wrong way and make you think you see. Whole time they're trying to get you not to see. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people. They love me to get out the path, to get out the way.
Yep.
I keep wanting to come straight down the middle.
Right down the middle.
God made it come straight down the middle.
That's right.
Because I already know what the pattern of behavior people is. They want you to get out the way. They act like they do. They want him to get out the path. Listen why, what happened.
Wherefore, thus saith the Kadash one of Yasharal, because ye despise this debar, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
See that? It'll be like a breach ready to fall. What happened?
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly as at an instant.
Y'all hear that? It'll come out like a swelling. It come out in an instant. At the 19th chapter again of the book of Yehukanan. 19 and 30. Yehukanan. They call St. John. That's on so they can make you think white people named John are right. Listen.
When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar,
What happened?
he said, "It is finished."
Listen.
And he bowed his head and gave up the ruach.
Listen.
The Yahudim therefore, because it was the preparation
Pay attention.
that the bodies should not remain upon the toot on the Shabbat Yom,
Why?
for that Shabbat Yom was a Shabbatum.
Now that makes sense to y'all because it's confirming that they evening wolves. They won't leave it till tomorrow. See how he sat them up and let their Muhadi came in? They were only trying to get him down because they looked at law. If you leave the body stand up there all night, the land was going to be accursed. On top of that, we got a Muhadi coming up. We had to have this down before in the morning. The whole time he used the law to set them up.
Yep.
That's what I love about him. He already knew they were going to keep their law while they were still doing wrong.
Yep.
So he used it against them. Listen what happened.
Besought Pilate that their legs might be broken
And what happened?
and that they might be taken away.
Pay attention.
Then came the soldiers
I know they don't know how to. They don't know nothing. Let me show it to them. Come on, son. Then came the soldiers.
and brake the legs of the first
And
of the other.
y'all pay attention what they did. They broke the legs of the first, and they had to be proven out as evening wolves. So it made sense they had to break the legs of the first and of the second. Listen.
And of the other which was crucified with him.
And listen what happened.
But when they came to Yahusha
Pay attention.
and saw that he was dead already,
What did they do?
they brake not his legs.
Tell them what they did.
But one of the soldiers
Did what?
with a spear
Did what?
pierced his side.
Tell them what happened.
And forthwith came there out blood and Mayim.
Let them heed 30 and 8 again of Yeshayahu. That's what I do. Listen to 30 and 8 again. Listen to the book.
Now go,
And?
write it before them in a table,
And do that. And what else?
and note it in a sephar,
Tell them what happened.
that it may be for the time to come forever and ever,
Listen.
that this is a rebellious arm.
See that? And the Dabarym became flesh and dwelt among us.
Yes.
That's right. That's what you got. He noted for you in the book. You just got the written safar when that man was walking around. And he was for the time to come. That's why I started getting his genealogy. He was for a time period to come. That this was a rebellious children. What kind of children?
Lying beneath,
See that? Benny that will do what?
will not hear the law of Yahuwah.
That's why he then spake Yahusha to those Yahudim that did what? I already told you that because the lying children wouldn't hear him.
Yeah.
Why was he going to tell you about he was speaking of Yahudim that believed on him? Because the lying children weren't listening. Benny that do what?
Benny that will not hear the law of Yahuwah,
Listen,
which say to the seers,
see,
not,
and
to the Nabi'im,
do what?
Naba not unto us right things,
What you want us to do?
speak unto us smooth things.
Because they slapped him and they asked him to tell us which one of us hit you. They needed him to do like them. They were lying children. What you think they need him to do? I need him to tell a lie too. What you thought they were trying to get him to do? If we put a blindfold on it and turn him around and we strike him and we say, who hit you? All he had to do is give us the wrong name. So we the only one liars? Now they can get him with, so we the only one tell lies? Because if I didn't hit her and she turned around and said, Carrie hit, well, she said, I hit her and Carrie hit her. At that point, she's a false accuser. And she's a liar. She can't be saved. He already knew what kind of people he was dealing with. Listen.
Speak unto us smooth things.
What else?
Naba deceits.
Listen what else they want him to do.
Get you out of the way.
Listen.
Turn aside out of the path.
What else going to happen?
Cause the Kudash one of Yasharal to cease from before us.
See that? We don't want him in front of us. Listen what is going to happen, though.
Wherefore,
Yeah.
thus saith the Kudash one of Yasharal,
Listen what he said.
because ye despise this
See
Dabar,
that? And because they despised him, and the book told her, and the word became flesh. Because, and he told you, it's written in your law. You hated me what?
Without a cause.
This is your law. This is why you need a teacher. Pay attention to what he told you.
and trust in oppression and perverseness.
See that? You're trusting these lying crackers. You're trusting their government. You're trusting these people well. Listen what happened.
And stay thereon.
And you stayed with it. Listen what happened.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready
See
to
that?
fall,
You see that? A breach is a break. Ready to fall. Listen.
swelling out in a high wall,
Yeah.
whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
That's why when they throw the and pierced him in his side, out came blood and water. Because his belly was swelling because he had been up there. He was a wall. You done stretched him out. He was just like a wall he was sitting there. Think about it. Because we committed sin, this was our breach. They just pierced him in his side. You just put a break in the wall, and you ain't going to believe how when it swelled. It just gushed out. See, people ain't got no teacher. They don't know what that means. That's what I'm here for. I ain't even want that. Take that to your Christian preacher, tell him explain to you. He gonna start putting some brick up right on there, breaking the wall. We don't need no education. That's what he gonna get you. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Make a fool out you.
That's right.
That's all they got time to do. You see how important that book is for us. We didn't even realize this is what he was told you. Look what's going to happen. There's going to be a breach. I'm going to put a break in the wall, and it's going to burst out at an instant. It's going to be a swelling. You don't believe when a person died, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Their body will swell.
Swell up.
The
That's
sun
right.
is shining on it.
Yup.
It had to happen that way.
Yup.
They'll have no idea how it had to happen. Otherwise, the scripture would be broken. If it didn't happen this way, they'd have broken legs too. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That's how important for us to believe our law.
That's right.
That's how confirmation of our law is.
Yes,
and
sir.
I believe it. When he said they were wolves, you see it confirming for me. I believe it. I ain't got to go see them. I ain't got to say, oh, none of that got to happen for me.
That's
I ain't
right.
got to see him take off with a tail. None of that. I ain't got to see him and Dracula fall out a brick wall. I believe it's just like he said.
That's right.
Let's finish that Yakaza call right quick. Yakaza call 22, 26. We left off at. I'm going to let y'all go. Remember how we went? Oh, I still got, oh, yeah. When I say that, maybe, listen. Goodness. They ain't going to have so much. They ain't going to be getting so much Billy. Oh, yeah, they got a good time tonight. Just don't be no lying children.
That's right.
Listen to the book.
Her Kohanim have violated my law.
See that? They violated his law. He was talking about Yahuwah. He was the Teruah. I'm sorry, he was the Torah.
That's right.
Let's see if we prove it. Can we prove this out?
Prove
Can you
it
help me
out.
prove it out? Well, what I want. Read my mind.
Can't do it. I don't know.
All right. 22, 24, 24.
Oh, yeah.
Or y'all. They'll call it look. See that? Make it 24:20. I'm just show y'all something. Just for record. Or y'all, they call Luke 24:20. Excuse me. Listen to the book.
And how the chief Kohanim and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death.
Y'all hear that? How the Kohanim and chief rulers
Delivered him to be condemned to death.
Listen.
And have crucified him. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Yasharal.
Listen.
And beside all this, today is the third yom since these things were done.
Listen.
Yea, and certain Nashim also of our company made us astonished, which were early at the sepulchre. And when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had also seen a Chazun of Malachi, which said that he was alive. And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre, and found it even so, as the Nashim had said.
Listen.
But him they saw not.
Listen.
Then he said unto them,
Oh, who?
Fools,
And?
slow of heart to believe
What?
all that the Nabaim have spoken.
Listen what he told you.
Ought not Mashiach to have suffered these things?
You know he did say believe all they had said. He said, ought not he to have suffered these things
And to enter into his kabul.
in order for him to get his kabul? And where did he start at?
And beginning at Moshe.
That's your Torah. That's your Torah. That's your Torah. That's your law. He told you they violated my law. That's your law. What does he do?
And all the Nabaim.
In all the Nabaim. What did he do?
He expounded unto them
In what?
all the scriptures.
How?
The things concerning himself.
That's how we know they violated him. What you think I do to a woman if I take her clothes off her and start with? Huh?
Violate.
So what you think happened when they took him and they took his clothes off of him? And he was the written word. What did you just do then? You just violated the law. All it takes is a teacher.
Yep.
You just violated the law. If you went and I took a woman's clothes out stripped, they're going to say you violated that woman. Well, if that's the written word that I've done that to, I've just violated the law.
Yep.
Only way I knew that because he had to teach it.
Yes, sir.
He just went through all of the scripture and just went through all the law talking about him. So when they took his clothes out, he just told us, they talking about me. They violated me. 22:26. Your cause a call. Listen.
Her Kohanim have violated my law
See, now don't that make sense? What happened?
and have profaned my Kodash things.
See that? They profane his Kodash thing. Yelling, hollering insults, hurling insults at him. Listen.
They have put no difference between the Kodash and profane.
They put him up there between two thieves. And not only that, you know what your law told him? He said, and he was numbered with the transgressors.
Yep, that's right. Yes,
They'll
sir.
never get it. They ain't got no teacher. Ask these Christian preachers, what does this mean? Why are you reading this in your churches? What does this mean? The man told you they have sat here and I've been numbered with the transgressors.
Yep.
Because he was trying to tell you it's talking about me. That's why he could take him back through the law and call him a fool and slow of heart. He's not talking to me, though.
That's right. That's right.
I already believe him.
Yes, sir.
He said, wasn't I supposed to suffer this? If you done sat here, you done told me that you're going to go contrary and you want me to tell lies and you lying to, don't you know this is going to be a breach? Don't you know there's going to be a wall with a sweater and it's going to burst out in an instant? They would have never seen it. I would have never seen it. They wouldn't have wrote it. I've been just like them. From where they were, there's no way I could have seen it. That's why I told you you're going to be improficient if you only just going to use one. I'm New Testament. You're just a creature.
Yeah.
You got to work both. Here a little and there a little. Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
That's right.
You ain't going to never understand what happened in that garden if you don't use the rest of this book. You're going to make a mess.
That's right.
Because a lot more went on than what you thought. I don't know what these people think. This man done walked out on the water. I don't know what these people are thinking. You'd have never picked it up, though, you'd have read about a sheep. The cause out had to tell that he went out, he done stood out in the sea. We had to learn it from him going and walking out in the water. We knew he had to have the ability to be able to do it. You can't rule over nothing if you can't do what it can do.
That's right.
I don't know what they're thinking. You have greater ability than this.
That's right.
Listen to the book.
Neither have they shewed difference between the unclean and the clean,
So didn't. They put him right there with them. Listen,
and have hid their eyes from my Shabbat.
that's amazing. Because when he came up to the man, the book told you in the 27, when they walked by, get what they were doing? Wagging their head.
Yep.
They were wagging because they were hiding their face. They were hiding their face also caused the law because you weren't supposed to look on the nakedness of your arm or your elbow. He tied them up with their own law. Now you say, oh, man, you trying to look at no man naked. Yep. Guess what? You do know you just hid yourself from his Shabbat.
That's right.
That's amazing. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Good, let me see. See if it's 12. Matthew 12. I don't know. My mind going. Let me see 12 and 1. Oh, let me see. 12 and 1. We'll read it down. Let me see. Getting old. Let's see. Listen to the book.
At that time, Yahusha went on the Shabbat Yom through the corn, and his Methites were an hungered, and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy Methites do that which is not lawful to do upon the Shabbat Yom. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what Daud did when he was in hunger, and they that were with him, how he entered into the house of Elohim and did eat the shewbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the Kohanim? Or have ye not read in the law how that on the Shabbat Yamim the Kohanim in the temple profane the Shabbat, and are blameless? But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple.
Yeah.
But if ye had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice, ye would not have condemned the guiltless. For the ben of Ish is Adoni, even of the Shabbat Yom.
And they hid their eye from him. And they hid their eye from him. Just told you I'm over it. And they hid their eyes from him. Come on, finish up the 22nd chapter. 22nd, where we left out? Your Casa called 27, they called Ezekiel 22, where we at, 28?
26.
26. Goodness, but we ain't moving here. But it's still right, listen.
And I am profaned among them.
Yes.
Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves,
See that? Listen.
ravening the prey.
See that? That's what they do to the people. That's all they were doing. When he came, stripping their clothes out, took these people to gnaw at the bone. He see people just like wolves, ravening the prey. What happened?
To shed blood and to destroy souls,
See that? Listen.
to get dishonest gain.
See that? To get dishonest gain.
And her Nabaim.
Didn't they trade him for 30 pieces of silver?
That's right.
All right, listen. All right, listen.
And her Nabaim have daubed them with untempered mortar.
See that? You hear what they did? What did they do?
Daubed them with untempered mortar.
That make sense? Does that make sense, y'all? Huh? That's right. When they made the slime, they gave him the cup. They took some stuff from the ground and put it in. They gave it to him. Same stuff you use to mix for like mortar that you mix up to get bricks to stick together. Because he was a wall. These people didn't even know what they were doing the whole time they had him. They had absolutely no idea what they were doing. Somebody you hate, you just put some junk together and just throw it together. And he was 7. They just daubed him with untempered mortar. Don't worry about it. It's not important for them. They should, because he was a wall. The stuff they were mixed up, the stuff you would put together to try to hold bricks. Put stones up. All right. Listen. Hold what you got. 11 and 1. Barashit. I got to prove this out too. I want y'all to think I'm just talking. See, a lot of people don't have no idea what's going on. Really, they don't. And you don't realize this time yourself, this is what I'm concerned about. You saying that you're saved or you saying you want to be saved. How you going to be saved if you don't believe on him as the scripture hath said? Well, the problem becomes you don't know what the scripture hath said. So what is your hoping to be saved going to do for you? I can hope to be saved too, but if I don't know what the scripture hath said, I'm not going to be saved. My hope is in vain. The book says, he that believeth on me as the scripture hath said. If I don't know what the scripture hath said, why am I hoping for the Ruach HaKodesh? only because I don't know what it said. I can't get nothing outside of what he said. Whole concept. I did it. I know. All you do is just hope and believe. Based upon what? Your hope and belief is in vain if it ain't based upon something. I got a feeling. About what? Is it gas? Is it a blockage? What is your feeling? We can't have feelings. Our emotions for saved had to come from verbiage that's been given from us by the scripture. That's why they said, did not our heart
Burn within.
we didn't have congestion, heart failure. Did not our heart burn while he spake with us and opened to us in other burning? He could talk. They had VD. You can have burn. You can have venereal disease. They said their heart burned within them while he was speaking. When he was opening the scripture. That caused emotion. It incited them. That's dangerous. I've been there. Stop it. Just stop it. It don't exist. It's not going to happen. It's good to want fairy tale religion, but it doesn't work. It's got to be based upon something. Salvation is an ideal. It's been an ideal given to us. Y'all got me? And you're going to have to buy into the ideal if you're going to be saved. You've got to understand the concept of the ideal. What is the main agenda? What he's trying to get us to do? I'm trying to get you to understand this whole concept of an ideal I put together. Okay. Automobiles. You know how that came? Somebody had an idea. Somebody had an idea. They didn't work out the first time the way they wanted it. And along the way they kept going, they kept reaching imperfections to get to perfection. Flight. It was an idea. Watching birds flap, they looked at a lot of no way to get wings to do this. Not on the plane. People start putting things together, realizing they need an engine, something that can continue, that wouldn't tire out. Till somebody put it together, and guess what? Now you can take flight. All these things came an idea, put it together. And when he came up to man, it was an ideal. And when he put it together, I already had it set. I know how to perfect this. I got to put it down and let it work, but I'm going to perfect it over time. Over time, it's only going to get better because eventually they're going to buy into my idea. In your book say, as a man thinking, it's an idea. That's all I'm introducing you, an idea. If you got something better, why you ain't doing it? I assure y'all, I ain't got nothing better than this and I'm sitting here. That's got to be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. I know some other stuff, right? I just be here. Then you're an idiot.
That's right.
I don't know nothing better than what I'm teaching you now. If I knew something better, I'd tell it to you. As a matter of fact, I'd be doing it. It's an idea. It can be proven, but you got to believe it. I don't have no problem with what it's saying. There's going to be a lot of transition we're going to do. You don't see it. I'm going to teach you some stuff you ain't know. I know you don't know it because I ain't told it to you yet. But it's going to come. We just got to be ready to buy into the idea if it worked to our salvation. You saw this man put together this complex thing that most people never going to pick up. But it makes sense when you hear it. At the 11th chapter book of Bereshit. Bereshit 11 and 1. 11 and 1. Listen to the book. Genesis, they'll call it. Listen to the book.
And the whole Arach was of one language.
Listen.
And of one speech.
Guess what happened? Where we learn that from? Where do we learn that from? Ukashabur? Don't. Let's see. Pick me up at the book. He said, oh, no. Yeah, I get it would be a one speech too. Said one but two of them. Booga, booga, booga. I don't know what you done said. Let's pick it up and see it. I'll show you how it works. He said the whole of Ross was a one speech.
Was of one language and of one speech.
That's good. Pick me up, son, if you will, at the book of Matthiyahu, chapter 21. 27:15. Y'all know why I'm going here? Which is easy. Oh, you're exactly right. You're right. 27:15. Listen to the book.
Now at that Muhadi, the governor was wont to release unto the arm a prisoner,
Listen.
whom they would. And they had then a
Pay
notable
attention.
prisoner
They had then a notable prisoner
called Barabbas.
called Barabbas.
Therefore, when they were gathered together,
See that? Therefore, when they was gathered where? Listen.
Pilate said unto them,
What did he ask them?
whom will ye that I release unto you?
Listen.
Barabbas or Yahusha,
Listen.
which is called Mashiach.
Listen what happened.
For he knew that for envy they had delivered him.
Who we learned that from? We learned that from Yusuf, who they called Joseph. He was one of the brethren, the Aki. Remember, his Abba loved him. And he had a coat of many colors. I teach about that too. I know you don't know it because I haven't taught it to you yet. Listen.
When he was sat down on the judgment seat,
Listen what happened.
his Ashah sent unto him, saying,
Do what?
Have thou nothing to do with this Sadak Ish?
Listen.
For I have suffered many things this Yom in a dream because of him.
Where did we learn that from? EU. That's exactly right. EU. 33:14. You had to get it for Elohim speaking. Yay. But who don't perceive it? Each don't perceive it. How you do it? In a dream. In Kazum. In slumbering upon the bed. And he opened the ears of each and sealed the instruction so he could withdraw them from their pride. And notice what he said. He knew for envy they had delivered him. That's how important it is to know your law. He wouldn't just tell you that for no reason, would he? When did you ever hear those guys say they were jealous? You didn't. That's why you need to know your law. The book told you that even he knew it was jealousy. You know why he knew it? Because of jealousy. Because his wife told him. She just told him what she suffered in a dream. Are we conscious?
Yeah.
This is your law. Listen, you know what's wrong with y'all people? You're reading something. So why y'all think this was written? For your learning. For our learning. Listen.
But the Rosh Kohanim and Zakan
Listen.
persuaded the multitude.
They did what?
Persuaded the multitude
For what? They did what?
that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahusha.
Listen what happened.
The governor answered and said unto them,
What did he say?
Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you?
And what did they say?
They said, Barabbas.
They said who?
Barabbas.
And what happened?
Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do with Yahusha, which is called Mashiach?
Listen.
They all say unto him.
You said what a few of them said?
They all say unto him,
What?
Let him be crucified.
Listen.
And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done?
Listen.
But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified.
That's good. At 11:1, Barashit. Barashit. They call Genesis 11:1. Listen to the book.
And the whole Arat was of one language.
See how you understand it now? That's how they were persuaded. He just told you the whole multitude. They persuaded the whole multitude to say it. They had no idea that they were emulating the same thing that happened in the book of Barashit. They had no idea. It was no way for them. Do you not know they law set them up to do that? In that same book of Dabarym, and all our hot Dabarym, your book had already told you the words of the Kohen and tell you had to do it. He set them up with the law. That's why you got to have a teacher. The same law that you're going to believe they're going to bring you out, it also serves as a trap. They didn't realize all they were doing was emulating the same thing that had already been done. They were all in one language too. Listen.
And of one speech.
And one speech, crucify. Let Barabbas go. Everybody said the same thing. Listen.
And it came to pass,
What happened?
as they journeyed from the east,
See that? Listen.
that they found a plain in the land of Shinar,
Listen.
and they dwelt there.
Listen.
And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly.
See that? That's how they got him. They were building and going to hang him up against the sun. They wanted to burn it through. Listen.
And they had brick for stone,
And
slime had they for mortar.
listen.
And
And
they
they
said-
daubed them with untempered mortar. That's what they did when they took the cup. They wound up putting dirt in it. They were mixing mortar. You got a stone. The book told you, the cup told you that this was the stone which was set at naught of you who? Builders. When did you ever know about builders with stone? Before you knew anything about Nakum Yah. You knew about it from here. That's why they put him up. They were building a wall. They were all of one language.
Yeah.
They just happened to take a stone.
Yeah.
And they'll put this stone up. Listen.
And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto Shamayim, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole Arats.
And that's how you can know why he put them up. Then they Pilate wrote a title and put upon the two and said, this is Yahushua, the Malak of the Yahudim.
Yes, sir.
That's why it was put there. These people had no idea they were emulating the same thing. Listen what happened.
And Yahuwah came down to see the city and the tower.
That's exactly what happened. He did. He came down to see the what?
The city and the tower.
That's right. He came down to see his son. Listen.
Which the Beni of Anashim builded.
Listen.
And Yahuwah said, Behold, the people is one.
He realized they were all one. So listen what he did.
And they have all one language.
Yes.
And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them.
See that? After a while, they won't be kept back from nothing. So what happened?
Which they have imagined to do.
Listen.
Go to, let us go down and there confound their language.
Listen.
That they may not understand one another's speech.
Y'all see what he did? Y'all didn't know that Yahuwah had even come down, did it? That's why it was dark. So much y'all don't even know what even happened. That's why it was dark. Because he had came down to see what they was doing. They were only emulating what had happened before. They didn't even know it. It was dark because he had came down to see what they were doing. He was coming down so he could confound their language. At Matthew chapter 27. 27:41. Y'all all right? What you say how much sense it make when you go back and teach people right versus this retarded teaching these people done gave us? Listen to the book.
Likewise also, the Rosh Kohanim mocking him, but the scribes and Zakan said, he saved others, himself he cannot save.
Listen.
If it be the Malak of Yashral, let him now come down from the two, and we will believe him.
Listen.
He trusted in Elohim. Let him deliver him now, if he will have him.
Yeah.
For he said, I am the Ben of Elohim.
Listen.
The thieves also, which were crucified with him,
Did what?
cast the same in his teeth.
That's how we know they couldn't have been throwing rocks. They'd have broke his bone. They were hurling insults. Listen.
Now from the 6th hour,
Listen.
there was Kashak over all the land until the 9th hour.
Y'all know why? Why y'all know that now?
Came back.
Because Yahuwah came down to see the city. He came down to see the tower they had put him up on. That's the only reason it was dark. He had came down. They wouldn't have never known it. Hold you got. See if it's Tahalim 18:1. Let's see how old the old man done got. Let's see that what I want. Tahalim. If we can make it just a little harder so I can make my hair draw up. It was just finna grow. Just a little bit harder. Yeah. Let's see, Tahalim 18. Y'all remind me years ago, I used to have that shag. I used to put it, comb it out with that hot comb, go out to pee and play that thing, to drop on my head. I quit going to pee. I go to pee, I start running. I start out and I said, that thing gonna draw up, man. Get back. That's the two things held me back from PE. The women and my health. Listen to the book.
I will love thee, O Yahuwah, my strength. Yahuwah is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My Elohim, my strength, in whom I will trust.
What happened?
My buckler and the horn of my salvation.
Listen.
And my high tower.
My what?
My high tower.
See that? Listen.
I will call upon Yahuwah,
Listen what I'm going to do.
who is worthy to be praised.
Yeah.
So shall I be saved from mine enemies.
Listen.
The sorrows of death compassed me,
Listen.
and the floods of Rosh Anashim made me afraid.
What happened?
The sorrows of Sheol compassed me about.
Listen.
The snares of death prevented me.
Yeah.
In my distress, I called upon Yahuwah.
Pay attention. What you do now?
In my distress, I called upon Yahuwah.
Ali, Ali, lama sabachthani, why hast thou forsaken me? Listen.
And cried unto my Elohim.
And I cried to my Elohim. What happened?
He heard my voice out of his temple.
Look, what happened?
And my cry came before him,
What happened?
even into his ears.
Listen.
Then the Arach shook and trembled.
Yeah.
The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken,
Listen.
because he was wroth.
Listen.
There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth
You don't have to
devoured.
get it. That's good. Not you. I'm good. I don't need the fan. Keep on.
And fire out of his mouth devoured.
Listen.
Coals were kindled by it.
Yeah.
He bowed the Shamayim also,
See that? He bowed. He made them come down.
That's
Listen.
right.
and came down,
Listen.
and Kashak was under his feet.
I don't know what these folks doing. They what I teach for a living.
That's right.
I don't, them folks they ain't got no. Go ask some wild with dog. They too stupid to know. I already know. Listen. He ain't hid it from me.
That's right.
He ain't hide it from me. Listen.
And he rode upon a cherub and did fly.
Yeah.
Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind.
Listen.
He made Kashak his secret place.
See that? And what happened?
His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the skies.
I don't know what these folks thinking. Everybody in Shamayim black.
That's right.
I don't know what these folks thinking.
God, that's right.
These crackers ain't fooling nobody. The
That's
man
right.
done told me where he done is black.
Yes, sir.
And the man done told they showed him, they told the man feet were black.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what these folks be thinking about. The man in Chicago, everybody in Chicago black.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, right.
I don't know, man, these crackers up messed our mind
Messed
up.
us up.
When the man can't, only reason it was dark because he black.
Yep.
Everybody in Shamayim black. What color they gonna be when he come?
That's
The
right.
man coming as a thief and win.
In the night.
Hell, because all of them black.
That's right.
They gonna block the sun out when he come down.
That's right.
These folks messed these people's mind up. Just stupid as we can be.
Yeah.
These crackers messed us up.
Yeah.
What y'all do? This in their book.
It's in the book.
This in their book. The man just told you their whole pavilion black.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in Shamayim is black. They're Shakar. What other color they gonna be? That's amazing. Let's see what happened right quick at Barashit, if you would. 1 second, please. Barashit 1 and 1. We'll read it like they got it.
Read like that.
Get me Aleph, or we'll call it a card, John, Yehukanan. They'll call it 1 John, 1 and 1. Some kind of way we'll put this together. I try to get the way. I don't know nothing but a little something. These folks be killing time. They be killing, listen, much studying, these folks done gone mad at him. They don't know what they're doing. They're killing time.
That's
I'm
right.
telling a lot of these people just killing time in these camps. Another camp just shut down.
That's right.
Why shut down camp? That camp, remember, everybody dispersed, didn't it?
Shut 'em
Y'all remember
down.
that camp y'all came from? Think y'all to stay down. Y'all remember that camp came up?
That's right. Yeah.
Used all them words. They had them big old safari like this big. You think, we're going to break it down to the King James. I'm going to fix it. Them things be heavy. And they don't misspell and put so much stuff together. Man, them jokers flew all up here, messed up, made a mess. Whole camp dispersed.
Dispersed.
But I told, let them alone. I ain't had to mess with them.
Nope.
This ain't going to be a nut. Listen, you trying to get a bunch of people together and try to play my tape. That show. Them folks like, man, you killing time.
Killing time.
What you doing sitting around with a group trying to wipe my tape? Come on home.
That's right.
Come on, son, and take you some t-shirts.
Yeah, right.
It ain't gonna last long.
Ain't gonna
These
make
folks not consistent. They try to jump in their thing. They gonna take what I'm gonna take and preach. They had them thinking, man, y'all saying the same thing. Hell, we are too. You preaching my tape.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
They're trying to read like Brandon them and read like DeVale. Now, man, you know what? The spirit working all y'all together. No, them niggas stealing my stuff.
That's right.
I don't watch none of these. Listen, I watch none of these people to this day. I'm not interested in watching none of these people. Everybody that doing a good work, I'm always plowing for them.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to knock nobody. I just ain't got time to watch them. My attention span go too quick. What that? See? Listen to the book.
Yes, sir.
This is Barashit 1 and 1. The other one got me a card. They'll call it Olive if you want to, Olive John. or olive oil. First, they'll call it 1 John 1:1, a card, your Ukanon 1:1. This is Bereshit 1:1, they call it Genesis 1:1. Listen to the book.
In the beginning, Elohim created the Shamayim and the Arat.
Pay attention. In the beginning, he created the Shamayim.
And the Arat.
Tell them what happened, son.
And the Arat was without form
Pay attention now.
and void.
Y'all hear what he said? Listen, it was Kashak. Listen.
And Kashak was upon the Panim of the deep.
Y'all paying attention? Kashak was where?
Upon the Panim of the deep.
Panim means face, correct, Brendan?
Yes, sir.
The waters also told you to refer to the people. What color were the people face then? What the hell y'all doing praying to a white Jesus?
That's right.
He just told you when he came down, everybody's face was black.
That's right.
Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
folks. This ain't no rocket science. That's what I do for a living. All the other stuff is part-time I do. What they going to do with that?
Better listen.
Listen.
And the Ruach of Elohim moved upon the face of the
Pay
of the
attention
Ma'im.
now. And the Ruach of Elohim,
Moved upon the
pay
face,
attention now, it moved upon the what?
face of the Ma'im.
Moved right across all them black faces. The Ruach moved across all them black faces now. And this is what he said.
And Elohim said, let there be our order. And there was
Mind
our
you,
order.
he was already him. Their face was black and he was black. What other color could it have been if he said, let there be light? That means when he came in across the black faces, he must have been black too. Are we conscious?
Yes, sir.
Should have been a burst of light. Should have been a burst of light, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
The book just clearly told you that when he came down here, everybody's face was black. Because your book told you that the Ma'im refers to the people. So the people were black. Now when he was moving across the people, what color was he that he said, let there be light? This is not rocket science, people. These crackers done made a fool out of us.
Made a fool.
Your Ukanon, your card, a card or Ukanon. 1:1. Ooh, that's ugly. Starting to write like Bosky mouth. That don't mean I don't love him, though. I can write like that. What? I took a right hieroglyphic. Hey, you been in the pyramids again, Malcolm? You know me. That's all right. Listen to the book.
That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes,
Pay attention. Hold on for a minute now. Let's pay attention. That which was, say it again.
which was from the beginning,
So we can say Bereshit. Pay attention. Tell me again. What else happened?
which we have heard,
We've heard.
which we have seen with our eyes,
He moved across our face. We heard it. When he came across. What happened?
which we have looked upon,
Which we have looked upon.
And
Had to
our
be moved
hand.
across our faces. Listen.
and our hands have handled
Listen.
the Dabar of life.
Listen.
For the life was manifested,
And what?
and we have seen it,
And we seen it.
and bear witness, and shew unto you that eternal life,
Listen.
which was with the Abba, and was manifested unto us.
Manifest means shown. Tell me what happened, Brandon.
That which we have seen and heard declare we unto you,
That what?
that ye also may have fellowship with us.
See, that's so you can be with us black folks. Listen.
And truly our fellowship is with the Abba,
Because he black too. Listen.
and with his Ben Yahusha HaMashiach.
Listen.
And these things write we unto you,
Listen.
that your joy may be full.
Listen.
This then is the message
Tell me what happened, son.
which we have heard of him,
Like what?
and declare unto you,
That who?
that Elohim is Aor, and in him is no Chashak at all.
He was talking about it wasn't no sin.
Yeah.
See, we got confused in color. See, anytime you manifest to make clear, that's light.
Yeah.
See, you taking what this do. Can one of y'all kill them for me and those out there for a second? I want you to kill them out there for me too. Hold on for a minute, Darren. Let them kill them out there. Y'all just wait for me. That's good. Go and kill them. Yeah, kill that one out there first. Somebody hold, all right, good. You can kill the other one. Go ahead, cut out. Come on. If he killed this one, See, my voice will give you direction on which way you should go. That's the same equivalent as this light. My voice directing you gonna keep you from stumbling. That's what light is for. He wasn't talking about his literal color. He was talking about the direction he gives you, by what he shows you and what he instructs you and what you ought to do. We got confused hearing he was light, and we went right on saying God is white. Cut the light on. He was telling you that he was light, not his color of skin. But in no darkness in him was telling you he had no sin in him. Y'all got me? These people get us so confused in the colors that we made a mess. You can be dark and still be light. Brandon, what color are your pages that you're reading on?
White.
What color are the letters?
Black.
What color letters are you reading?
Black.
What are they sitting on?
White page.
And those black letters are light. Behold! I just proved that black is light. You ain't reading white, you reading black. And that black is light. Food for thought, that's good. Ain't it good?